All right, all right, all right. It's Monday morning, and we're starting off a whole new program. So, what you're going to want to do is subscribe, hit the bell, hit the like. And if you look down in my descriptions page, you'll see a Patreon link and a couple other links where you could support the channel, and I greatly appreciate it. So, you know what? Before we get started, I think I'm going to be sticking around in the mountains, which is pretty consistent internet access. So today and every day from here on in, join me at 9 o'clock, and we're going to start streaming live. We're going to start taking trades together. We're going to start getting some of you people out there making money. So at 9 o'clock, you check back, and 9 o'clock every day, and we'll be streaming live and working things out. And I want some feedback, and let me know what your problems are, and we'll see what we'll do to develop the channel a little bit. Again, your comments help. Subscribe, hit the bell, hit the like, and also hit the donations, man. The channel's supported by you guys. I'm trying to keep it commercial free, and any help is greatly appreciated. So you know what? You make a little money with me, buy me a beer. All right, let's get right to it, right? We're going to take a quick look at the news first thing, get ourselves ready. Really got nothing going on today. Got some feds talking, and tomorrow we have the JOLTS report. The few things this week that are important. We still have more feds talking. They're trying to talk the market down. But the ADP employment changes, ADP reports. And then Friday, we got the non-farm payroll. And there's a specific trade that everybody knows on the non-farm payroll. Every professional makes money on it. You stop in on Friday, and I'll show you how to do that trade. Join me at 9 o'clock on Friday. Well, you know what? We'll probably fire up at 8 o'clock on Friday. So, Thursday we'll tell you what the program is. If I can make it by 8 o'clock, then we'll do that trade together. That's a moneymaker. That's something you should keep in your arsenal. And, once a month you're going to pick up a few bucks. Or at least once a month, a trade that's relatively reliable when it executes. It doesn't execute properly every month. And if you follow the rules, you'll stay out of it and you won't get hurt. But when it does set up and execute appropriately, it's a moneymaker. So, again, that's Friday. That's this week. So this week, all right, I normally say, hey, we're going to have a choppy week. But with all the shit that's going on, these non-farm payroll weeks are rather directional. And I really thought that we would have a relatively range-bound couple of weeks. And then the Fed came out and slammed the market intentionally, and it brought us down. And it's very interesting because we were watching some parameters, and I'll demonstrate that at 9 o'clock when we're on the other screen. And we're trading, but it put us right around a very interesting area that we've been talking about all summer. So again, join me at 9 o'clock for a live stream. You want to know when I'm up, just subscribe. You hit that bell, you'll get a notification when I'm up, and hop on, and we'll make a few trades together. And again, there's Patreon in the description. You make some money, share the wealth. All right, let's get to it, shall we? Take a quick look at BTC. Okay, BTC executed or triggered a bear flag on the 240 chart, and it's trading down around there. And I'm going to watch this. Maybe it'll close that gap, but I got a target about 1883 right now. And this is just trading right now, right? We can't sit there and it has nothing to do with the merits of BTC. I'm pretty confident BTC is not going anywhere. Bitcoin's not going anywhere. So, now it's getting into a real trading pattern. I know I was poo-pooing it for quite some time, and the manner in which traders were treating it and the bullshit that the internet was pumping on it, on how you should consider it. And you have irresponsible guys like that AMC guy, just screaming buy all the way down. So anyway, I was carrying on to try to protect my free folk from that. But now the trading patterns are consistent. There's a good understanding of its role. and it's a good trading vehicle. So have no fear. I mean, just trade it correctly. This is. I mean, it's going to be 1833. That's fine. It's probably turn around there, and I'm sure it's going to be work its way up and move like any other class asset moves. All right, let's take a quick look at oil. All right, oil. Okay, so if you look at the histogram right here. This is kind of, it looks like it's fading down and then building up a little energy. That's a little reversion, and that's a good indication. Some strength's going in there. So we're going to watch yesterday's bar. We break yesterday's high. We're going to be bullish on this, probably trade it up to the 99 area, see if we could test this range again. I really don't see much more in oil unless some fundamentals change, but I think we have a good trading pattern here between that 99.83 and that 85.53, and that's what we're going to watch it for. This is the break of yesterday's high. Actually, yesterday or the last trading day triggered a daily flag. And you could put a center line right in here and probably trade between the three lines. And that's what's going on right here. We're just breaking to the top third of the channel. And we're going to trade up to the top third of the channel, challenge that, probably come back to the center third of the channel. Let's just take a quick look at the 240s. Yeah, we got a flag building right here. So we could watch that at 9:30. That 240 should roll, and that could be our short-term entry. We'll probably look at that a little bit during the day. So we're going to probably move towards trading some oil, some bonds during the live session. So we're watching 94.16 for the day, but we're going to probably take that trigger, look for a push up to about 99 or so. And that's a swing trade, obviously. On the 240 chart, it's not a day trade. And that brings us down to gold. And gold is doing the same thing I was just talking about with oil. We're in this channel. It's fairly consistent. You could put a center line there, and you could trade, from the low to the center, breaking the center to the high, rejecting from the high, breaking down to the medium. And I mean, it's like walking, back and forth and picking up money. So keep an eye on gold. So kind of neutral right now. This is a daily chart. I'm not really seeing anything. If we drill down into it during the trading session, we'll probably find a little something to make some money. Here's bonds. Let's hop over to the 240. I'm bearish on bonds. It's sitting on my support, and it looks like it wants to come down. And based on what the Feds have been balking, it's going to come down. And you're hearing, don't fight the Fed, don't fight the Fed. But the reality is that, and they're going to hold true, they're going to be consistent, but then they talk about he pivots, which he does. You know what I'm saying? He's talking the market down. He wants the market to come down. I really don't think that Powell cares about the bullshit everybody's saying. He's lost credibility, he's done this. He's got a goal, and he's going to hit a goal, and he doesn't care what our assessment of his goal, of his attempts to hit that goal is. Yeah, he's going to hit a goal, and I think he's got that. He's looking for interest rates to come down. He's going to raise interest rates to a normal level so that he has ammunition in the event of a recession. I don't think there's really a recession on the on the horizon. Now, okay, earnings may slow down. So, yeah, you might have a mild recession. I guess we'll call it that, right? Business is going to slow down. He's tightening money. Business is going to slow down. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's economy 101. But it's not going to devastate our economy. The housing market's going to slow. It's all right. It's juiced, but it's not in turmoil. The mortgages are healthy. The banks are healthy. We're not going to have that financial debacle that we have. I really, really don't feel that we are. Businesses are going to slow down, but they're still hurting for employees anyway. So they're going to lay off, get rid of a little excess, make their companies more efficient, but there are also areas where they're going to have to add. We are bringing manufacturing back to our shorelines. We're going to be creating jobs. Whatever we lose in the white collar, we're going to pick up in the blue collar. And there's more blue collar than there is white collar. So have no fear. We're also the only game in town. You got to understand. Once the market gets a sense of stability, the whole world's going to look for a place to invest, and it's going to be our markets. And you'll see emerging growth markets and things like that get a little beat up. Europe's going to have a rough winter, especially if Mother Nature sticks it to them. So yeah, there's going to be turmoil around, but it's opportunity. Have no fear. And anyway, okay, I digress. So yeah, bonds. We're watching bonds. We can throw another trend line in there. I'm seeing a good spot. This might be a little rash. Should really wait for another bar to call this a pivot, but I'm going to put it in there because I like this flag right here. This it looks like a classic bull flag. This is a 240, so this one's going to close at 9:30. We'll wait for the other bar. It'll probably break that. That'll be my early entry. I'll watch for a kickback when it hits this line. It hits this line, and then my next test will be this low. So I see a nice setup right there. I'm bearish with it. I'm watching that setup right there on bonds. That may be a place that I make money today. And what else we got? Oh, the Big Daddy. I always do this. There it is. Just hit the wrong minimize button. All right, here we go. Here we're looking at ES on the weeklies. Look at that, man. I guess you can call it a tombstone. Some people call it a shooting star. I would say it's a tombstone. It broke, pushed down. So here we are, man. We're probably... ES is going to be interesting. We may set up a bear flag right here. Again, we have a very strong support right around this area, around the 4022 mark on the SPX. And that's pretty much where today's going to put us. So we're going to watch and see how we behave around that. That's going to be a very interesting area. I think it's going to open up a lot of opportunity for us during the day trade. So again, hop back with me and do a little trading during the day with me, do a little communication. You got some securities you want me to look at. I love doing that during the day as long as we're not tied up in a trade. We could rip through them and break them down, look at them long-term, short-term. When you do drop me a message and ask me about a security, tell me what time frame you're trading. Don't just say, what do you think of this? Because, I mean, that's really a fundamental question. It's not a trading question. And I don't mind giving you whatever input I know about the fundamentals. But, clarify the question for me. It just makes it easy. All right, so that's ES. Let's take a quick look at Tesla, shall we? Tesla. Tesla was an amazing trading company before it hopped on the SPX. Once it got on the SPX, I really thought that it was going to create a lot of volatility. But I mean, I don't think I made as much money with Tesla when it rolled over to the SPX than when it was a big board. It just seemed like the volatility was there, and I was wondering what effect it was going to have on the SPX, because it became such a large component. And I think it kind of fucked up the trading on SPX too. It feels like the SPX was less consistent. So Tesla. Oh, there's a 1 minute. No wonder why I was like, what the hell? There we go. Oh, there it is on the daily. So it's breaking that reverse micro trend. Nope. So we had a double top, and it's breaking the pennant. And you could see the double top right here with the Mac Daddy. It rolling off. That baby got weak. This would have been the aggressive entry if you were playing the reversal. So if you're looking for an entry, breaking today's low, or Friday's low, looks like it might be a good entry. Which I think it may have done, right? No. Oh, yeah, it did. It triggered. This is the 240. Oh, this isn't even showing up my after hours. All right, this is the kitty account. We won't be trading on this during the stream. But yeah, it already broke yesterday's low. So we could dig into it. We'll keep an eye on it, see how it's trading, and talk about it a little bit during the stream. Microsoft we'd like to keep an eye on. Like everything's down. Yeah, everything's triggering. So we're going to see how things are going to react. It's a little bit interesting. It's hard to anticipate because this is we're in the Labor Day week. This is when all the traders split. They actually split last week. That's why we had that choppy market. I mean, everything that triggered kind of returned. You couldn't get a real good run. So I'm expecting more of the same this week. Now we have everybody out, everybody vacationing, and we have non-farm at the end of the week. So we're going to be looking at that and listening to that. All right. So if you can, never mind if you can, stop everything. Subscribe, hit the bell, hit the like, hit up the Patreon account, show a little love, and meet me back here at 9 o'clock, and we'll do a little trading together. So that's it, man. Just remember, don't trade with more money than you could afford to lose. You should be calm and cool and at peace when you enter those trades. And let's get together and have some luck trading. I'll see you guys at 9.